Alrighty, hi soul family. So today I wanted to talk about what God is calling me to say. We don't we when God asks us to do something and we don't do it, he's not gonna give us something else to do in the meantime. He's going to be like, well, I already told you what you need to do and then you need to do it. And I sit here and I think about how God has asked me to quit my job, and I've decided to do that now, um, and fully pursue all of the endeavors that He has blessed me with. Um, and it was kind of hard to come to that conclusion because I was like, but this also offers that safety, that security in case something doesn't work out. But God is saying that it's not time for you to worry about safety and security. He got you. To trust Him is to know that He got you, even when you can't even see whether or not this blessing is there or whether or not it's gonna work out in the end. Okay, God is just asking us to fully trust and embrace Him. Honestly, to be honest with you guys, hold on one second. My lips are drier than a chip, and I'm like, I have way too much lip gloss to be having dry lips right now. Way too much. Hold on. Where is my lip gloss? It's like, I know this bag got lip gloss in it. Anyway. So, yes. So God is calling you to take a leap of faith and trust in the process. This means not to worry about the details and stop trying to make your mind create all of the details, okay? That is not how it's going to happen. You need to surrender to Spirit to know that basically they got you, even every step. And know that the steps will be revealed at the perfect timing. Not when you think that things are going to go this way or that way, but that it will be revealed during real timing. Divine timing, sorry. Why is it? This one's almost finished. Oh my god. I'm like, come on now. Don't do your girl like that. Anyway, yes. So God is calling you to take action on your life and to bet on you. Bet on you 101%. Do not be afraid of your success. Okay, and I was really thinking about this as I'm sitting there and I'm writing. I'm thinking like, you know how when you board a plane and they talk about how put on your oxygen mask before helping other people. So many people help everybody else get to their end goal, help everybody else succeed. But that same energy that you put into helping them, you could put into yourself. And for some reason, when you think about doing it for yourself, it seems impossible. But that is just fear. That is simply just fear, because think about all the problem solving skills you have to help everybody else. What makes you think that you don't have that for you? What makes you think that you can go above and beyond for yourself? The only thing that Spirit and God is asking you to do right now is to take aligned action. So align your thoughts, your actions, and your behavior, just everything with what you want to do. Just show up for yourself is what they're asking you to do. Simply just that, show up for yourself. And you're going to know in the ways how to show up for yourself through your meditation and prayer. God will give you the answers. He will send the signs. Trust me. You don't even have to be on the lookout. The signs will find you. But God is saying to bet on yourself. And also, like, some of you guys, you're afraid to take the full leap because you're worried about how it's going to affect someone else. And God is saying that don't worry about that. I have you. When I say I have you. But if you're stopping yourself from doing something because of another person, you're in the frequency of people pleasing. And you cannot achieve your goals through that frequency at all. At all. The most successful people bet on themselves. They don't allow anybody else's energy to deter whether or not they show up for themselves today. No, just because Johnny is sad does not mean that I'm going to stop doing what I said I'm going to do. I'm a grind. Okay? And God is saying just show up for yourself. Show up for yourself and take this leap of faith. Just take this leap. And you know what, guys? Like, I've decided today that I just need to have that conversation and completely just jump. I'm no longer going to be in the frequency of people pleasing or worrying about how this affects someone else, because guess what? It's my life. It's my reality. So if I'm allowing someone else to dictate how it goes, then they're in control of my reality. So God is saying that the true key is you. It's been you all along. So choose your damn self. Okay? It's time to choose your damn self and not forget that you are magic. Do not forget that you're magic. You are the magic that makes the world go round. You are a magician. Anything you want, you get. Okay, it's just that simple. You can manifest anything you want, anything your heart desires right now, like a snap of a finger. You just have to get out of the frequency of people pleasing and worrying about how other people's gonna see you. Other people might think you crazy, but guess what? God got you. God got you. They're gonna think you crazy till they ask you how you did it, right? And then when you say God, they're gonna be like, "What the hell is she talking about?" Exactly. God, that's what God wants you to do. He wants you to jump. Okay, and he knows that you're more than prepared for this. That's why he's asking you to do it. He didn't ask you to jump because he know you ain't got money in the bank account. God see your bank account. He know. He did not ask you about all that. He ain't asking all them questions. You asking all them questions. Stop asking all them questions. Okay, just jump. God said he got you. He got you. God could send people out of the woodworks to bring you money. That's how much money wants you. But you have to allow yourself to have it and stop making excuses as to why, well, if this doesn't work out, this is what I'm going to do. In case this doesn't work out, this is what I'm going to come up with to help myself out of this situation. Shut the hell up. Shut your mind up. Shut your mind up is what God is saying. Like, bro, it's not going anything that you come up with is only going to be pushing your timeline into different places, and it's going to create a different karmic cycle for you to go through again, because the lesson is to surrender control. The lesson is to surrender control. The lesson is to surrender control. I'm not even going to cap with y'all. Like, I'm going to write that down actually, because that is the I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that's gonna be the title of this video. Surrender control. Like, it is really one of those things. Full control, full trust means stop trying to make your monkey mind work. Stop thinking of all the ways it could go wrong. Think of all the ways that it could go right, and surrender to not knowing how, when, and where. That's the lesson right there. That's the lesson right there. Surrender to not knowing how, when, and where, and all your desires will come into your reality. Stop trying to make things happen. Okay, you've tried to make things happen in the past. Where has that gotten you? It has allowed you to move maybe a few steps, right? It feels like you're crawling no matter how much money you put down on your credit cards. The credit card companies keep on lowering the minimum, the amount that's on it, so then your credit goes back down to shit. It's because God's telling you, stop trying to do it your way. I'm going to show you a better way, but you have to trust it. You work all these hours, and then you put your money on the credit card debt, and the credit card companies just lowers the amount of money that was on the card in the first place, so that your credit can go back to shit. Do you see that? Because you're trying to walk the path without God. God said, you tried it before, now try it with me, and let me show you how good it gets. Okay, an affirmation I want you to say when you wake up every day: life is good and it's only getting better. Another one: God, show me how good it gets. Show me how good it gets. Stop trying to worry about all the times that you went through this suffering. God is saying that you already did that. Okay, that is no longer your frequency. You are on a frequency of blessings and bliss and abundance. You have returned home, but you have to surrender the control that you learned during that process. Allow him to send what he needs to send to you, because he sees everything. He sees the whole map and plan over your life. Okay, the things that you wanted before, they were too small. And that's why you didn't get them. They were too small. Okay? You wanted that relationship to work so bad, but it wasn't even in alignment with your heart. You just wanted to tell yourself that someone could love you. Well, guess what? God loves you. Now you love yourself and choose yourself. Stop abandoning yourself. Show up for yourself in the ways that you know you can. Build that discipline. Build that discipline for you. Okay? That discipline, anytime you hear the word discipline, it has to be about you. It has to be about you. How does this benefit me? Okay, not how this is going to hurt Shirley, or how this is going to work, how this person going to see me. It doesn't matter. All that doesn't matter. All that doesn't matter. God says, it's time for you to jump now. It's time for you to jump. Let me see. I wanted to pull a card from my inner child deck, just to see how we can operate in the frequency of joy right now, because God is really calling us to let go of the monkey mind and not allow our mind to take the driver's seat, but to seriously just be in the frequency of joy. And the way to connect to joy is your inner child. Okay? As long as your inner child is happy, you live a happy life. Okay? I promise you that. Alright? Any messages from our inner child spirit? Any messages from our inner child spirit? Any messages from our inner child? Any messages from our inner child? Okay. Let me say this one. This one too. Alright, let's see. So we have run wild. Let your inner wild child run forth. So before I even read the description on this, Spirit is already telling me that you guys just need to just set yourself free. Just be silly. Just stop worrying about how other people see you right now, and just do the things that you always found fun as a kid. Watch a movie, laugh. Like, it is one of those things that God is saying that you already know suffering, okay? But he wants you to get comfortable in the frequency of joy. So stay in joy. Don't stay in worry and doubt and fear. You cannot manifest from that frequency, because then you're in your reality, it'll only show up. So if you truly do want a change, then put yourself in the frequency of what you want to experience. Okay? Next. Find your heaven. Your heaven? Your heaven? Find your heaven? Okay. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. Number 13. So this is for manifestations are coming through. Okay? And I'm seeing that grounding, going outside in nature, and truly just allowing Mother Nature to heal you at this time, and to slow down your energy, calm down your energy. Anytime you feel anxiety and worry, just step outside. Step outside barefoot and walk. Just walk for a bit and be like, you know what? I'm here. I'm okay. I'm safe. Okay? This is beautiful. All right. I feel like this number 29 adds up to 11. So I'm getting mastery as well for some of you guys. Some of you guys are really mastering manifestation. It's like you now are seeing that you have the controller in your hand, and whatever you say, it just shows up in your reality faster than it did before. And God is saying this is for a reason. Okay? Continue to play with that, and release all the things that are holding you back, that tell you that you can't have the dream that you desire so much. Okay, so I'm gonna read Run Wild first and see what that says. Run wild. There is a wild aspect to being a child, a sort of carefree naivety. I really can't. Okay, I'm gonna practice saying that word. I'm not gonna say I can't, because I hate that word. Partnered with an intense connection to our senses. Children feel things more deeply and experience the world more through their bodies than through their minds. They have little care for how things are supposed to be. While this is obviously not a place that we can continuously reside in as adults, there is magic to be had in connecting with this mindset again. So connecting with your inner child is the way for you to really shift your reality into where you want to be right now. To not worry about what the details are, okay? Just living in your body and doing what feels good to you, and letting your body lead you, okay? A playful exercise. One of the best ways to be wild is to be messy. Go barefoot in the mud, play outside in the rain, finger paint, splatter paint, or even body paint. Get a group of friends together and have a water balloon fight. Be the most unapologetically unproductive you can while doing something playful with your body. Find pleasure in this wild abandonment, and let go of the notion that you are supposed to act a certain way as an adult. Your inner child will be delighted and thrilled to run wild with you again. So just let go and fully just don't worry about the bills, don't worry about any of those things, but to just play. Fully immerse your body in play is what Spirit is saying, okay? And here's a journaling prompt. How does it feel to be messy? What does your adult self feel? What does your inner child feel? Is there anything stopping you from allowing yourself this pleasure? Okay, so sit with that, guys. Sit with that. Number 13. So Spirit is also saying, because on the page, the first thing that popped out to me, the next page, say yes. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to your desires. Say yes that I deserve this. Say yes, 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 yes. I deserve a happy timeline. I deserve my most abundant timeline, and watch it work, okay? Find your heaven. As children, we sought out secret places that were hidden and special. We found them while climbing up a tree or lying in the tall grass. We built forts of pillows and sheets, tents of sticks and branches, homes of imagination and magic. We strung up fairy lights and collected trinkets and treasures for our special place. We read our stories there and ate our forbidden treats there. It was a place all all our own. If you pull this card, it may be time to find a hideaway once again. So what can you do to get away that can also allow you to really just use your imagination and just play? Because the more that we play, the more that we don't take life so seriously. And when we take life seriously, it is not a frequency of joy. Like it becomes so stressful, okay? And God is saying that gone are the days where you need to be stressed, babes, okay? Before you begin to consider where this special place might be, first connect with the adventurous aspect of your inner child. Remember what it felt like when you stumbled upon those hidden places, how it tummed with its own magical energy just for you. Now, once you hold this feeling inside of you, let your intuition guide you to where you might connect with this energy again as an adult. Note, if as a child you were unable to experience the magic of a hideaway, then the following practice might be beneficial. First, reflect on the aspects of life that bring you wonder. Next, take steps to incorporate these aspects into a physical place that will embody that wonder. If you cannot recall that which brings you wonder, reflect on what makes you feel safe and take steps to create that space for yourself today. And then here's a journaling prompt. What magical things can you bring into your life today? Let your imagination run free with the possibilities. There are no limits on our dreams. There's no limits on your dreams. You are limitless. Spirit is saying limitless, limitless. So with that journaling prompt, the first thing that comes to mind for me, when I was a child, me and my cousins would walk around like the backyard and would look for different things that stood out to us. And one thing that we did one time was we built homes for ants, and we used bottle caps, we used rocks, and we pretended that the rocks were TVs, and then we built them these gigantic mansions, and we left food out for them. And it was so funny, like one day we went back and we saw that the ants were swimming in the bottle cap, and it was just one of those things that I still remember to this day, because although it was silly, it was still interesting to see that the ants were swimming in the bottle cap, which was like their swimming pool. So it's just like stuff like that that you can do now that really heals your inner child. If you never had that opportunity, it's only gonna feel silly if you make it feel silly. Like if you make it feel like, okay, why the hell am I doing this and I'm like 55? It doesn't matter how old you are. You are not too old to experience joy. Okay, being an adult doesn't mean that your life sucks. It only sucks if you want it to suck. Okay, so Spirit is saying focus on that frequency of joy is what you need to be in right now for your manifestations. And Spirit is doing the underwork. Okay, they're doing the other work. Trust, they're doing the work. Okay, you don't need to be looking over your shoulder checking in on your manifestations. No, like you, law of assumption, it's already yours. So if it's already yours, why are you looking for it? Okay, so those are the messages that I have for you guys today. Just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, guys. Surrender, trust, and be in the frequency of joy. If you took anything away from the video, that is what I want you to take away. Okay, I love you guys. Bye bye.